You're eager to gain some respect, but maybe you're feeling a little unsure about how to go about it. Well, let me tell you, it's not all about you. The secret to earning respect lies in focusing on others and the positive impact you can have on them. How can you lift them up? What can you do to spark growth, change, and innovation? Take a moment to think about the people in your life that you truly admire and respect. What sets them apart from the average Joe? While you're pondering that, allow me to offer up a few of my own pearls of wisdom. Number 1, stop apologizing. It's high time to stop apologizing incessantly. If you're one of those folks who tosses out "I'm sorry" willy-nilly without a second thought, then chances are you're not garnering much admiration from those around you. Sure, there are moments when a sincere apology is warranted, particularly when we've caused harm to our loved ones, but let's be honest. Using the word sorry a gazillion times per hour for every trivial mishap that occurs is not doing you any favors. So take a deep breath, collect yourself, and think before you speak. You're doing great, and you don't need to apologize for every little thing that goes awry. Number 2, stop being too nice. Boy, it's time to stop being too darn nice all the time. Don't get me wrong, kindness is crucial, but you need to learn to distinguish between being genuinely nice and becoming a doormat for everyone. Constantly striving to make everyone happy may seem like the right thing to do, but it won't get you very far, especially if your goal is to earn respect. Being a pushover is a big no-no if you want people to take you seriously. And hey, being overly nice all the time can even make some folks think you're insincere. So, let's learn to strike a balance between being kind and assertive, shall we? Number 3, stand up for someone else. Are you the kind of person who shies away from confronting injustice just to avoid a little conflict? Sure, sometimes it's best to keep your head down, but there are times when you gotta step up and stand up for others, especially when they can't do it themselves. You don't need to go out of your way to please everyone, my boy. Sometimes you gotta get your hands a little dirty and engage in a little bit of confrontation, as long as you do it in a respectful and diplomatic way. So the next time you see someone being treated unfairly, don't be afraid to lend them a hand and stand up for what's right. Number 4, have a moral code. There's one tiny but mighty piece of advice that often gets overlooked. Have a freaking moral code. You gotta know what you believe in, what sets your soul on fire, and what drives you to change the world. Ask yourself the tough questions and dig deep to uncover your own personal values. Once you've got that moral compass dialed in, don't be afraid to share it with the world in small doses. After all, every great leader in history had a clear and unwavering moral code. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to get in touch with your inner convictions and start making a difference. Number 5, keep your promises. Here's some real talk for you. If you want people to start taking you seriously and respecting you, you need to keep your promises. It's one of the most crucial things you can do to build trust and establish yourself as a person of integrity. If you've been a bit flaky in the past and haven't taken your commitment seriously, it's time to shape up and start delivering on your word. And if you find yourself struggling to follow through on your promises, it might be a sign that you're making too many commitments in the first place. Keep it real and keep it manageable. Number 6, be relentlessly proactive. If you want to make some serious waves, you've got to be relentlessly proactive. Don't sit around waiting for someone else to tell you what to do. Use your own mad skills and resources to start taking action and solving problems like a boss. Get in the habit of figuring things out on your own, and don't you dare shy away from a good challenge every now and then. Number 7, don't waste other people's time. If you want to earn the respect of others, then you've got to learn not to waste their valuable time. Being punctual for scheduled appointments is only a small part of the equation. You've also got to know how to cut the small talk during meetings and get straight to the point, communicate succinctly, and raise any concerns promptly. And hey, let's not forget about making it easy for others to reach decisions, especially when they're knee-deep in work. Time is money, my friend, and nobody likes to squander either. So let's show some consideration for others and maximize every moment we have.